2 years on campus, Andrea McHugh has established herself as a playmaker for the Irish. So when the opportunity arose to take her game to new levels and new places, she couldn't resist.
How special, how honoring was it to be a part of something like that?
Yeah, I was definitely honored to be a part of it. At first I was an alternate, and I was supposed to go to Europe to play volleyball in the summer. But I was actually here at the Notre Dame camp working, and I got a call from the head coach on Friday saying that one of the girls got hurt and that I was needed on the team. So I flew out that Sunday to go to St. Mary's where we trained and started training camp. But I was so excited and I couldn't wait to just be a part of the junior national team and go play in Peru.
When I had an opportunity to have her on the team, I jumped at it. She was exactly what we were hoping for. You know, she can do everything.
Andrea, it was your second time in the international scene. Kind of describe the environment. It's loud, it's fast-paced,
Yeah.
it's a real frenzy.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot different from playing just at Notre Dame. Usually the crowds, it's packed and everyone has either like horns or drums, and it's crazy. It's such a fun environment to play in, and usually they'll cheer for one team and then they'll switch off to the other team, so it's really fun. The crowd's always in it and always cheering, and it's a great environment to play in.
Of course, international teams proved to be a whole new challenge on the volleyball court.
Each country has their own separate little things that they do, like China, they're all a lot shorter, so they're really good at defense, really quick. Whereas like the taller teams, like Brazil, they're really big on their blocking and offense and stuff. So I think just playing against them, seeing what kind of offenses that they run and stuff is just really great, and just kind of made me a better player.
It's always tough when you're playing international matches. The travel can be difficult, but I think it's more of a mental thing than it is a physical thing. The girls did a great job of handling the circumstances. You know, we discussed it, talked about, playing your best is more of a decision you make rather than a result of circumstances.
And traveling abroad, not all of her memories consisted of just volleyball.
Tell me about the llamas.
Yeah, on the first hotel, at first we went to Trujillo, and as the first thing we got there, we went to our hotel rooms, and then in the back of that hotel there was llamas. And so the first thing we do, we all go out there, get our pictures, go take pictures of the llamas, because none of us have ever seen llamas before, so that was really cool to see and hang out with some llamas for a little bit.
I'm a big fan of enjoying, wherever we are, and taking in a little bit of the local flavor,
Through it all, McHugh came back a better volleyball player, but more importantly, a better person.
It was such a great opportunity, such a God thing to be a part of the junior national team, and being able to be a part of that and compete for USA and wear that USA jersey is such an honor. And just doing that helped me grow as a person, and just seeing, especially in Peru, where it was very such a poor city and so impoverished, just seeing what we have and how blessed we are in America really makes you realize how blessed you are.
Going along with that, what are some things you learned in Peru that you want to come back and incorporate, to your teammates this year, tell them, hey, we can do this or we can do that?
I think definitely just when you're down that you can come back. We played, one of the games we played against Dominican Republic, we won the first two, and in the third set we were down 17-23, and all of a sudden there was a blackout. And so we had a delay for 56 minutes, and it was crazy. The crowd was going wild, and but from that, as soon as the delay was over, we came back and won 25-23. We went on a 7-1 point streak. So I just think that, no matter what you can do, you can always come back from deficits and, just never give up. As a goal for myself, I just want to get better each day in practice, encourage my teammates, and be a leader on the team that everyone can rely on.
For UND.com, I'm Ryan Camden.